There are way too many headphones out there. I don't even know how someone goes about starting to pick them out, especially if you go to Amazon, you filter out everything under $50, which is where I think a lot of people start. The list just goes on and on and on. And at that segment, most of them are from brands that you probably haven't heard of before. And as a reviewer, I can't review all of them. Fortunately, somebody turned me on to the ADV.Sound M40. These are a new pair of earbuds that started out on Kickstarter. They made good. A pair of them landed on my desk, and at this point, I'm ready to say these are the best in-ears under 50 bucks that I've heard in like 5 years. Right now, these are priced at 35 bucks, and at that price, I would expect things to feel a little cheap or chintzy, but that's just not the case. They've got a nice machined aluminum housing, very lightweight diamond cut, so you've got some very clean lines there. There's a great strain relief coming off the bottom of these, which I think is going to help keep them from breaking. You know, the best way to bust up an earbud is to coil them up and stick them in your pocket, which everybody does. I think these will hold up to that kind of abuse over time. The M4 come with these Comply foam tips already installed, although there are some silicone options inside the case. Normally, I'm not a fan of the Comply foam tips. The positive thing is that they fit in your ears really well. They block out a lot of ambient sound, but they usually really roll off the treble and make things sound dull. That's not the case here. These feel like they've been voiced to work well with the Comply foam tips, and that being the case, I don't think I'm gonna use anything else. As you can see, they've got a braided cable with a little wide junction here. It gets a little bit thicker as you go down. It's definitely tangle resistant. You're not gonna be able to tangle these up. The only downside there is that it's kind of rigid. It doesn't like to conform either, so getting it nice and straight isn't particularly easy. And it also has kind of a coarse feel to it. It's not a soft cable, but the benefit there is that you're not gonna get a lot of noise in your earbuds transferring from like your clothes or what have you. Now on the box and the website, they talk all about how these were designed for musicians. I've heard that like a million times, and it usually means nothing. But the sound quality here is just right, especially for this price point. The bass is rich, deep, present, not overbearing. The mid-range is crystal clear. The top end is not too sizzly, but you still get plenty of detail. Overall, I mean, I'm never gonna be unhappy with the sound I get from these things, especially at the price range. I think if you check around, you're gonna be hard-pressed to find a better deal. And that's why I'm gonna say that these are some of the best headphones under 50 bucks that you'll find anywhere.